Man, come on, you already know MMOEXP, the best coin website to get your FC26 coins. Get a huge jump start to your teams. I'm talking Mbappe's, I'm talking some of the best cards in the game, man. META, that's code META for the best cheapest coins. Check first link in description. Also, 8% off, god damn. Yo lads, today we do have the main man Jordi Alba completed. Shout out to Jaina for obviously the account as always. Took extra long to do it nonetheless though. 88 Jordi Alba. Obviously they've released 2 left backs. One is actually left mid. She can play left back though. It's Rolfo. If you know her, you know her, man. I remember she had an insane CM card. I think it was 2 FIFAs back. Nonetheless though, do you think he's better than Rolfo? I do think Rolfo is better value because Jordi Alba currently on the market is 200,000 coins to do this SBC. Sorry, not the market, but yeah. And then Rolfo is around 60k in SBC price. And if you actually compare the stats, now this is kind of a comparison, you could say. I feel like the longevity is definitely Jordi Alba, of course. You know, it's kind of like an icon card. He has amazing chem. He has better playstyles. Jockey obviously being buffed. He's got to anticipate to get the ball. Tiki-taka plus, which is perfect to do those like very intricate 1-2s, you know, maneuvering around the pitch. I feel like he's going to be a very nice flanker. He's going to be a solid card, man. I used to love Jordi Alba back in his prime time, you know, with Barca. And it's just this card in general, bro, was very nice. So we're going to test him out. I think the best chem style for him, we can obviously have a look right here. Probably going to be something to boost. So let's see what he needs. He has low reactions, pretty mid defensive awareness. So you definitely want to up that from a defensive standpoint. So people are adding an anchor, which kind of makes sense. You want to obviously get that extra boost when it comes to pace as well. Might as well, you know. He obviously has 83 defensive awareness. I'll be honest. Straight up shadows, of course, nice as well. Sentinel, people are saying. Sentinel, I like Sentinel. He already has above 90 pace split, so you might as well just add a thing to boost his jumping, aggression. Strength is already low. I don't know why. I feel like something along the lines even of just boosting reactions is not a bad shout. Completely up to you what you want to use though. I feel like this card just has amazing in-game stats to be a beast, bro. Almost 2,500 in-game stats as well. As I said, incisive pass plus. Kind of like a chance creator. It sucks that he can't play like left mid. It would have been nice. But let's jump in the game, test him out. Let's go. Very first team. Yeah, let's just change the camera angle. I always say it's very difficult to review defenders because obviously we know this game is built upon AI defense, you know. So essentially, you don't really touch your backline at the end of the day. But I think from a fullback standpoint, though, you can, you know, maneuver up the field and stuff. So yeah, let us just change the obviously settings for that, and then yeah, let's jump into the game. Now I'm looking at Jordi Alba. I always like to speak about the roles and stuff. He's got fullback plus, which is nice. It's always a very nice thing when they have the plus, because obviously essentially it makes them world class in that specific position. So we will obviously test him out in terms of how he feels. I mean, it's Jordi Alba, bro. I remember having this guy, and then obviously Dani Alves as well in the offense right there. Lovely stuff. Let's see. Try and get him a goal, bro. Might as well, you know. Just feel how he feels. And he already gets a goal. Lovely stuff. We are in division rivals. Let's go, Jordi Alba. Test his overall pace. Like to see how he flanks up the field. Now, Jordi Alba is not the, like, I'd say, I wouldn't say thinnest. That just wouldn't make sense. Or it will be a little bit, you know. I do think he's a little bit stocky is what I wanted to say. But yeah, does he get 2 goals? And oh no, that shooting. One thing about this card as well, I think that was more so me for the precision, but he's got 85 finishing, bro. So if you need him in the dying minutes and he's on that flank, you know, left back, maybe if you use him as like a, does he have that? No, he only has inverted wing back. I thought he'd have, unless you actually just go versatile, left back. So you go versatile on the fullback. And then, yeah, and then he can obviously attack when you want. I like the way he moves, man. There we go. Second goal. Done. Oh, Jordi Alba off to a flyer start, bro. 2 goals already, almost got an assist. Okay, let's check him from a defensive standpoint. Obviously not touching any. Sometimes I actually just use my fullbacks to defend instead of like CDM sometimes, you know, when I need like the specific angle. So I feel like with Jordi Alba having insane stats, it's going to be very easy, man. But as you can see, not touching a backline, he's going to slip past that. And Jordi Alba gets the Very, very nice block. So shout out, man. And we do get our third. This guy has to quit. I'm not too sure why he's still playing. That's what you're gonna get. Just quick transitions, you know, especially him being so fast. Trying to get his assist right there. But yeah, this is a little low-key stat padding, but we can obviously see how he is like in-game. It's definitely a card that I do think the 3-star I think is the only letdown about the whole card. And in terms of links, I think he already gets the links. Same thing to Sergio Busquets. And if you don't do Busquets, bro. But yeah, what I like about him is the quick turn of pace as well. And also having that strength, obviously with the anchor chem style. So yeah. We get our fourth. This guy's probably going to quit. Now let's jump into one more game in Champs. I want to kind of see how he is in a standpoint of, you know, like a really sweaty meta game. So yeah. He has decent pace to catch up to Diani right there. So yeah, Diani is a very fast gal. So I do think Jordi Alba, you know, holding his own against her serves a decent purpose. We are on the attack. Very nice ball. We got Fidget Spinner himself. Good turn as well. Oh, move this keeper, fair enough. I like the way he transitions, man. And we nearly get a goal with him in Champs. Unlucky. Obviously, having 3-star is not obviously the best thing, but I feel like his dribbling in general, you're never gonna like skill with a left back. Do you get me? Obviously, you need the weak foot, of course. So at that instance, I think it's a little bit of a letdown in terms of the weak foot aspect, but yeah, we get our first goal. Let's go. Oh, what a goal, man. That's just beautiful football. Let's go. Oh, didn't have the height. That's also an unfortunate truth with Jordi Alba. He's 5'7", but I always say it, man, in my videos. When you're having a small fullback, always alleviate it, you know, with maybe another taller else fullback. So, like, if for instance, oh, gets the interception there. Let's go. So, if you have like a small left back, try and get like a tall right back so you can kind of like count it. Because if you have two small fullbacks, you're going to get beaten in the counter, in the, obviously, aerially. And then in terms of corners as well, it's going to be a little bit of a shocker, I won't lie to you. Very nice goal, 3-0 in Champs, let's go. Oh, that's such an unfortunate goal, but yeah, 4 goals. Beautiful stuff. Okay, very persistent. Now, in terms of pace, he doesn't feel the fastest, but I think that was probably his body type. I don't know what's his... Let me see his running style. Accelerate, sorry. It's explosive, so you should feel very fast. And it might just be me, but I do think also you have to take into account body type. He's not obviously the like most explosive, like small... You know, kind of like a Karchawi. He's not Karchawi, if that makes sense. It's basically like Rooney with pace, bro. If that makes complete sense. Bruh. Okay, there we go. That tiki-taka coming into play. That's another thing, you know, starting quick counter-attacks is going to be completely perfect, man. Let's test his passing, though. Not bad. But yeah, in terms of tiki-taka, like, it's very quick, nippy passing. So if you have the tiki-taka, like, plus keep on, like, working, it's perfect. Because let's say, for instance, the short passing as well, build-up style, it's gonna work wonders with Jordi Alba. So yeah, there we have it, boys. He has just quit. I mean, come on, bro. 4-0. Yeah, it's GG's. Shout out though to the main man Jordi Alba. I think the best camp style for him is probably going to be something that boosts defending. You know, you want to obviously have his defense up. It's a left back at the end of the day. I think he's very good in terms of longevity, especially with the power curve. Let me know if you guys are going to do this card. I personally think Rolfo's pretty much better value, man. I mean, she's literally 60,000 coins. She has the jockey, which is nice. Doesn't have like the anticipate though, but I do still think she should do the job, and she might actually feel faster. You know, obviously feeling she's obviously a little bit. She's actually taller than Jordi Alba now that I've seen, and then in terms of running style, she's got controlled. So over time, she'll obviously have more of that sprint. But yeah, 82 stamps, probably the only downfall with Rolfo, but you can obviously use a chem boost, which is nice. A chem style, sorry. Let me know though if you boys are going to do Jordi Alba or Rolfo. Yeah, I personally think it's a no-brainer, go for Rolfo, but Jordi Alba for longevity, it's a nice card, it's a throwback. Check you boys in the next one, man. Peace.